Hello audience, we're here in Winterhold, outside Berna's Oddments. If you speak to her, she shall give you the coral dragon claw for a mild price of only 50 gold.
It's not my
What a
fault.
steal.
Got it?
Speak to her,
But I
I'll take that
suppose
claw
if
for
it does
50
actually
gold.
turn out to be
Bam.
worth something, let me know, will you?
Then head over to Yngol Barrow, which is quite a weird name to pronounce, guarded by the fact that most location names are pretty much Norwegian. You encounter the cleverly devised puzzle. It's really simple, just pick up the scholar's notes and give them a read. Man to throne, whale to sea, eagle to sun, and snake to weed. It would be really simple if we had not been scripted in a poor rhyming scheme of A. Now put that book away and let's get back to work. First we'll check out the spinning stone and set it to eagle, as this must be the sun or light, if you will. Then we'll set this next one to snake, as it seems to be the weed the book was talking about. The specific type of weed is left to the imagination. The last stone will obviously be whale, as there is a small stream behind resembling water, as well as a blue atmospheric hue to the background wall. Then we'll come to the throne, and what's left of the crazy man that decided to sit there for eternity. Now pull the lever and the gate will open, unlike for the scholar who was clever enough to give us the answer, but too stupid to turn a stone. Journey further down the rabbit hole and you eventually find yourself staring down the main hallway to the Dragonclaw door, not to mention these weird blue orbs of energy that seem to keep following you around. First thing you're going to want to do is see if you have the followed instructions to have the Coral Dragonclaw, activating the keyhole and stand back. Very far back unless you want to take an arrow to the knee or face for that matter. Now for me I had to figure out exactly which Dragonclaw I had was being used on this door, and many of them looked the same in this low light environment coupled with rush low resolution textures. Entering my miscellaneous inventory I looked for a Dragonclaw that best matched the one I saw when activating the keyhole. I wasn't going to waste my time checking all the claws under the sun that I picked up from unlikely places on that spinning door. I narrowed it down to either the Coral Claw or the Ruby Claw, as both have a similar base color of bleak grey wool. Searching through my inventory would have been 1/10 of a second faster if I had not followed my temptation and picked up Finn's loot or Hab's remains, two quest items that when completed leave you with unsellable junk whose combined weight rivals that of a small land mammal. The Ruby Claw faintly read wolf, eagle, wolf, so I decided quickly to try that, and it took an age as always to spin the damn rings of stone around the keyhole of immensely increasing uncertainty. As the time went by, it didn't take me long to decide that this phony claw had cried wolf too many times and had no bleak moth insect inscribed anywhere on its base. Returning hastily upwards to the Coral Claw, I noticed the code snake, wolf, moth. This seemed to be a bit more plausible and gave it a try. Which is all dragon spinning doors takes an age. By the time I exit this barrow, the dragons would probably have defeated by a weak pathetic stable boy with manure spread all over his face. Spinning the rings in the supposed correct order seemed to work perfectly as the code very tardily came into view. Tardily is a synonym for slowly and has no bearing on the sometimes retardedness of these doorways. Nevertheless, I activated the keyhole and stood very far back. Huzzah, it works! So this door is in fact opened by the Coral Dragonclaw as I watched the blue orbs excitedly scramble about as the door opened slowly. Beyond lies a chest that is most probably laden with magical candy, but that's for you to find out and not for me to tell you.